So I do think I want to play that eventually once we're done with our main playthrough.
Mm-hmm. It is pretty fun. I will say I was very excited. The only downsides I did not like about the remaster was, again, on PC, which I have almost no experience on. On PC, it has the memory leak issues, and they never fixed it. Pretty much once they released it on PC, they did not touch it ever, unfortunately. Console, I don't think console has that issue.
Right.
But the downside of console was just Sony.
Yeah.
Now, this game was the start of the whole you can't play this game, you don't own this game issue, even though I paid for it on that account that I'm currently playing it on. This is the game that started doing that. Like, if you look back at my old Facebook videos from like 4 years ago, something like that, whenever the remaster released, you will see so many rants and about like, well, I'm glad and they weren't any help.
I'm doing a Siren playthrough, kind of on my own, just kind of trying to power level to get really high up.
Mine is so fun.
Yeah.
Anytime you ever want to play Borderlands, I'm the guy.
Yeah.
I love Borderlands.
And I'm super hyped to get around to pre-sequel with the trio.
I'm glad to hear that, because the community, even nowadays, while they've softened up to it, majority of the community are still pretty against the pre-sequel.
Yeah, me and Spencer were talking about that last night. Like, oh, car.
Honk. Excuse me. Hey. Don't kill him completely. Get him low. We can get out of the car and get some XP. Just fun fact, getting kills while in vehicles gives reduced XP. Oh my god. You sent him flying. Nice shot.
Did that hit?
Yeah?
My crosshair was nowhere near him, bro.
Yeah.
I thought that was a miss.
Yeah, Precinct was underappreciated. I would not say it is better than Borderlands 2. I can absolutely agree to that. It is in no way better.
I think it's just
not that bad.
hard to top 2. 2 was magical, dude.
Yes. See, I think a lot of its hate came from when it was released. Not only was it, of course, not better than 2, because again, you can't follow up that hype.
Yeah.
You cannot follow the hype that is Handsome Jack. That's why they kept bringing it back, mentioning what. But when it released, yeah, that was, yikes, dude. No dedicated farming, which is like a core aspect of Borderlands. Like, it is like crucial.
Yeah.
There were a couple other issues that I don't. Oh, we got class mods. Yeah, even Borderlands 3, excuse me, which I won't talk in details about it because I do want you to experience it.
Yeah.
With how Borderlands 3 is my least favorite Borderlands, but I will say it is my least favorite for the sake of one. Out of all the Borderlands games, something has to be the least favorite.
Right.
That is solely what it comes down to.
I keep the medical equipment working.
I still enjoy it. I can still play it, but yeah, that one's definitely my least favorite. But I can still enjoy that.
Right.
The gameplay is really fun. Like, you know how Borderlands 2, how you have all these skills and whatnot, and some skills really only work well if you have skill B and C to complement it and what have you.
Yeah.
You could even ask Spencer this. If you play Borderlands 3, you can throw your points wherever. Whatever skill you select of your trees is going to, like, cohere to any other skill you select. It is so easy to feel like a god in that game. The gameplay is so fun. The story is, yeah. The story is where that, just bites dirt. My main issue is, like, these plot points, I wouldn't mind, but they just feel like, well, we have to get this plot point going. Like, they feel like the plot point exists, the moment that leads up to it exists solely to reach the point.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about it. It's like, oh, well, she did this. Like, they clearly do something that is, like, so unintelligent just to get them in the position that pushes what they want to do.
Yeah.
I just... Like, Tyreen and Troy. I like them. I don't mind them that much, to be honest. I think they're funny.
Yeah.
They're an obvious drag at Twitch streamers, which I think is hilarious. I don't mind them that much, but which is not what the community goes for. The community despises them. Oh my God! I have an amazing SMG right here for you. If you can afford it, the double anarchy in here. If you can afford that, buy it.
Okay.
That is a 30x4 SMG.
Oh my.
That is one of double anarchies are literally Lilith's like holy jabroli, dude. Like my tier list would be Borderlands 2, Borderlands 1, the pre-sequel, Borderlands 3, and then Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I have not played enough to know how I feel about it. Spencer would disagree with me. He would probably put Borderlands 3 above Borderlands 1. Like he'd probably like he'd probably put Borderlands 1 below pre-sequel and Borderlands 3, I'd imagine. I have never... Oh, no, I can't. No! I have never burned myself out on Borderlands, ever.
Yeah.
The only time I play other games over is people like, oh, yeah, this game's here. Yeah, I can play this instead. I've never been like, Borderlands, you know. Here,
Yeah.
you just stay up top up there. Grab the cigars. I'll stay down here.
I will admit, I was talking to Spencer last night, like, and I'm sure we've talked this topic to death over the several content outputs we have, but yeah, that first playthrough, I was like having to make myself play the game with you guys, or with you.
Yeah, and that is entirely our fault. Like, I completely take responsibility, because like I said, we introduced you in the literal worst way possible. We were not explaining everything. You had just gotten this job. It's your first day on the job, and they were like, "Oh, you got to complete this." How do I complete it? Well, you just do it.
Yeah.
Follow us. Also, there's a box of cigars. If you want to grab those up there.
What was that?
Yeah, after Borderlands 3, after I stopped playing.
Nothing past Borderlands 2. What is your favorite overall manufacturer for looks? Not for functionality, for looks.
For looks?
Yep.
So, between Borderlands 1 and 2?
Basically, yeah.
But for Borderlands 1, I think it's got to be the Atlas assault rifles. Like, what I have in my hands right now, I can drop and show you. A fully gold-plated assault rifle that is chunky and has a big mag. Oh, this thing looks cool.
Specifically their assault rifles?
Oops. Yes, I think. I can't remember anything. The sledge shotgun's pretty cool, but that's a unique weapon. It's the only one that looks like it. Like, generally... Or no, this is an Atlas. This is SNS munitions. Never mind. This gun.
Oh
I love
my,
how
that
this
is
looks.
pretty.
Yeah. Love how this thing looks.
Yeah.
Not going into uniques, because every unique had, like Sledge's shotgun. This thing, look at this thing. This is gold and black with wooden...
Oh my god.
Borderlands 2. I think it's probably going to be the purple rarity Hyperion.
That's a good
Specifically
pick.
the purple rarities. Because, like, white, green, and blue have, like, the, you pick ground fodder, but the purple rarity stuff, oh, it's got that. And it's hard because Bandit is also good. It gives that, like, fire red forged chrome look to it. Like, you just pulled it off a hot iron. Like, the purple rarity weapons in Borderlands 2 are just so fucking good looking. Oh my god, dude.
Alright, thinking about just knowing me as a person and thinking about just the base rarity like whites and greens, what do you think my favorite manufacturer is from 2?
Jacobs.
You know it, baby.
Which, yeah, fun fact, when an enemy has a little skull icon, like, hey, this guy's powerful, it's not a warning, it is literally telling you, like, that enemy is going to take a flat reduced damage purely because he's that much stronger, yeah. And ignorance bliss of just like, I don't care for all the intricacies, I'm just playing the game to play. There's nothing.
Yeah.
But I personally just love being able to pick up every gun I have and being able to tell you why this part makes this gun so nice. Why this part is such a oh my god, it's got the blah blah blah. That makes it do so and so. I love being able to do that kind of stuff. Very very fun. No, oh Travis, the fucking gun blocked me. No. I'm sorry, Travis.
I'm being a good boy. I'm just doing Borderlands 2 because we've already touched that quite a lot.
I'm interested to see what character you'll pick for our playthrough, because I already know I'm gonna play Maya. Maya is my favorite character.
You know, that's
Doubly
funny.
co-op.
That's really funny. Me and Spencer were talking last night because we stayed up a little later and continued our Borderlands 2 run a little bit. And we were both thinking, like, alright, if Preston has a Borderlands 2 main, it's definitely Maya. Because you played as Maya for his playthrough that you did with him, like the original one, and then you also played as Maya for the one you did with me when I was Krieg. So, yeah. Yeah, we had you pegged pretty well there.
No, absolutely. She has my most amount of time poured into.
I see why. Because my solo run
she is easily the most powerful one early game. Late game, Salvador is broken.
Yeah.
Salvador is so because it's another one of those mechanics where like it's not explained to you, but it just exists. I don't like, which is funny because I don't like Salvador. I don't like playing Salvador. I dual wielding weapons is just not interesting to me in the
I keep
slightest.
the medical equipment
Like
working.
it can be cool, but for that to be your character's unique ability, I could not care about it.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit. I could not be bothered. But so his thing is it's really awkward to explain. When he dual wields his weapons, the unique stats of whatever is in his left hand is applied to his right hand.
Oh. I see.
So, say you have, in that game, there's a unique pistol called the Lady Fist. It does 700% crit damage.
Yeah.
If you offhand, which is left hand, the Lady Fist, and have a sniper in your right hand, your sniper now does that 700% crit.
Oh
And
my.
any weapon that has a unique mechanic like that it's either left hand to right hand or right hand to left hand. I don't remember. Again, I don't care. I don't care for it. That is ridiculously broken. Like the creators, I think, openly said like, yeah, that's a mechanic, but it's one of those things where everyone widely like agrees that that was not intentional at the beginning, but it's so crucial to his character that if they were to patch that through, it would completely just turn him into a bottom tier character, like tenfold.
Right.
But Maya, like early game, like Cloud Kill. Have you touched Cloud Kill?
That's what I'm aiming for because I've heard that is.
It
broken.
it is so broken. You could have literally the starter pistol as long as you have Cloud Kill. You're killing people.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, if you sat me down, made me choose a favorite Borderlands 2 Vault Hunter, Krieg, hands down.
Dude, no, Krieg. The only time I've played Krieg extensively is with you, and even if it's just melee, he is very fun.
Yeah.
It is. There's something about like his other skill trees are really unique, but his melee skill trees, and we haven't even
It's so
touched
fun.
Release the Beast. We haven't. Oh, dude, you're going to love Release the Beast, dude. I already know for a fucking fact you're gonna love it.
Man, but
There's something about beating people to death.
I have, like I said, been watching a lot more Borderlands content, and I've seen some lore videos on Krieg's backstory and all that, and he just immediately shot to the top of my list. I love his character and how they wrote him. Like, favorite hands down. Love Krieg.
I can't say I know a lot of his backstory aside from he is a psycho who is relatively sane. He's the saner psycho trying to fight his inner psychotic, I guess.
Have you ever seen his animated trailer? Spencer showed that to me
Yes,
to me.
the him with Maya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, you see
Which,
my gun?
fun fact, Maya can read minds. That's why she smiled at him the last time, because she was able to hear that voice go, say thank you to the lady, because she was actually willing to listen to him after he saved her, aside from that first time when she just thought he was another psych, and she didn't care to even listen to the inner crazies.
Yeah. No, I think what they've done with the Maya Krieg, like their friendship, like that's really good writing. Just Krieg as a whole, I love that like whole. Oh, there's a sane person trapped behind all that, and it
it's
makes
so
me
crazy because he's so much quieter. Like if you ever open his inventory, anytime you're doing something that doesn't involve the game, like waiting for the menu to go, sitting in like waiting for the travel, not the menu. Sifting through your weapons, you'll hear that voice like Krieg is like, "What are you doing?" And his inner voice is just, "Yeah, that's a choice you can make." It is so barely there, but when you hear it, it's like, "Oh my god, I forgot."
Oh, so it's quieter. That's the thing.
It is
quieter.
intentionally quieter. Yes.
Yeah.
It is literally like, like your inner conscience speaking behind you. It's not as loud as your voice, but it's there if you're listening.
Right. See, because I've never heard it aside from trailers and videos and such. So like, I'd always hear you talking about like, oh, Sane Krieg just said this, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And after learning about that side to his lore and all that, especially in anything before 3, apparently it is, where they actually start talking in game a lot more and interacting with the story. Skagzilla, oh my lord.
Yeah, avoid the funny thing. He's gonna charge. Ouch. He's doing the laser. Light him up. I'm sure you can build in a special character.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anarchy.
Gage is Spencer's favorite character so much that he doesn't play any other character aside from Gage.
The fact that he permanently has his reload key unbound is funny to me.
Yeah. He was literally the last time we were playing. He was like, "Oh, am I even reloading? Like, I don't even know if I like." He had to complete like check like he even had a reload key because in our current playthrough, he's not spec'd into Anarchy.
Right.
So he had to double check to see if he even had his reload key rebound. So I think we went on some random spiel, but who do you think you're gonna play as for our Borderlands 2 playthrough? What are you thinking?
That is a great question, because I thought at some point I thought you said we were doing a Salvador run for our TNP video.
No, I said I was thinking on doing it myself because I don't ever play Salvador, which I might. Again, I'm very on the edge about it because again, I really don't care for Salvador.
Yeah.
So I might do it, but I don't know.
Well, it's gonna be hard to not pick Krieg again. But I do.
I'll say if you do like snipers, Zero is the sniper guy.
I have not played him yet, so yeah, that's a good point.
See you, man.
Actually, fun fact, technically Zero is the first person I ever played as in Borderlands.
Zero is the first person everyone plays as in Borderlands. Fun fact.
Is it? What?
He is almost everyone's like first ever character.
Really? Yeah, that makes sense. No, I borrowed the disc from my uncle for like one day. Played as Zero, walked to Claptrap's house, stopped playing for the day, and had to give the disc back, so that, yeah.
I don't think I've ever spoken about how I came across Borderlands to begin with. I think about it. I encountered Borderlands in a very weird way. We used to visit people that are like family friends or whatever. We used to visit them for a while. Like we would always go over there. We'd just hang out. They always had a bunch of cats roaming around. They had a bunch of weird like exotic animals and stuff.
Right.
We stopped going over because they bought tarantulas and they were allowed to run the house. Yeah, we all collectively said fuck that.
Yep. Valid.
But they were always playing. I think the husband was always playing something. I don't remember who he was, but But he would always play games. That's where I played Assassin's Creed.
Ooh.
The few times I have played it, I'm not a big fan of the game. But it was one of the first times I played it. It was one of the few times I played it. This and that. One of the times I see him playing Borderlands 2. Specifically, he's in Sawtooth Cauldron doing the mission for the Goliath and his fish, which you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. That's about midpoint in the game.
Right.
And it's a side mission in a place that's really easy to miss. But I saw him playing that. I was like, whoa, what game is that? And he was just like, Borderlands. I was like, oh, cool. Of course, I was like, hey, get me Borderlands. I did not know that was Borderlands 2.
Ah.
So they get me Borderlands 1. I was playing it. I was like, this isn't at all what that game is. Why does this feel so different? I still played through it, and so that was my first introduction to Borderlands. Was seeing someone else play Borderlands 2, getting Borderlands 1, still enjoying enough to keep playing, but was still very confused on what the hell, dude.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I just always feel like it's just a weird way to get introduced to a game, is seeing someone play a sequel. You play the original and have no idea, but still enjoying it enough to finish it through.
Yeah. It didn't help that I didn't really get an intro. Like, we were just in the menu, and I had to pick based off the class name of the characters.
Yeah, to be completely honest, the trailer doesn't really tell you much either. Like, it's almost misleading, to be honest.
Really?
Because it shows up the 4 characters, they're sitting on the bus. It shows Roland, the camera goes to him, and he just holds his hand out to the camera. It's like, Roland as the soldier. Goes to Mordecai. Mordecai's spinning like a long, skinny blade around him. And then it's like Mordecai as the sniper, which his blade doesn't fucking do anything. It's his melee weapon. It doesn't contribute to shit. Lilith does her weird siren thing, but you would never guess that that's her going invisible. And then Brick slams his fist together, and it's Brick as himself. So the trailer wouldn't have really done. It would give you a face to the name, but aside from that, like, Borderlands 2 definitely did a much better job of explaining what each character's gonna do.
Yeah.
Like how it functions.
Even though I ignored all that and just went with the DLC character.
Oh, it's cool you're here. We can get you an achievement. This is a racetrack, and if you run the racetrack fast enough, you get an achievement for it.
Oh. Oh? Yeah. In record time. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. First try. Hell yeah. Sniper. That is an expensive sniper.
I don't know what I'm looking at back here.
Hell.
Oh, that door opens. Okay. I just kind of thought they were in a wall.
Anyone need help?
Yeah, I don't care if they suck it out. They meow, bro. Why the fuck these little things meow?
Kitty cat.
No.
Oh, jump scare.
Just the rest of the story. It's very nice. It's very slow,
Slow.
I think is probably a good way to put it. There's a lot of gaps. There's a lot of downtime between getting fills in for the story.
Yeah.
As you can see, we're on episode 4 right now, and it's just 4 separate playthroughs, or 3.5 separate playthroughs that we're going through, and yeah, you can definitely tell. Like, granted, we're not playing it for very long. It's still like an hour, 30 minutes, an hour, and we are like still pretty here at the beginning.
Yeah.
Also, what we're doing here is there's 4 little gun parts we can find. I've grabbed 1. I'm gonna need you to get into here, if you could. Let's see. And you'll just keep straight north and jump underneath the water tower there. There's a valve and a... I want to say weapon part, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a valve. And you got the sight. Cool. And there's another weapons part above me right here while I blow my nose.
If I can get out of here. I'm going inside. That works.
Okay. And yeah, above me on this tower thing.
Yep.
There's another weapon piece. Cool. And then the last one, the one that for the longest time I could never fucking find because I'm stupid, is in this car. For some reason, anytime I would play this game in the past, that one would always make me search for almost like 15 fucking minutes. 'Cause I'm stupid. I never remember stuff.
He for war.
I do that a lot. Yeah, this will give us a revolver. Kill that motherfucker. Oh yeah, this game doesn't have a handbrake. There's a... Nope, don't do that. There's a fucking rear view. Alright, so fuck up this skid. We're probably gonna die doing it, or our car's gonna explode. We got this. Oh, it downs us.
He just styled on you, bro.
Bro just cleaned house, dude. Jesus.
It's not over yet. It's not over.
Oh my god, you did it. Nice. Last one of these.
Ball.
Metal storm. Oh, there's a car behind us, I think. Or is that a badass?
There's a badass.
On your feet, soldier.
On your feet,
Let's just get us some health real quick. Transfusion go bird.
Another one bites the dust.
Oh, it's healing my fucking Scorpio turret, eating all our goddamn health. Fat fuck. Got some good shit to live. Whoa! Hold right click. Do the lock on. So hold right click versus tap right click. There's a button you can use to alter fire.
I feel like both my right click and left click do the same thing.
It puts like a red target. Here, swap seats with me. I want to see if I can. That's an edge.
Oh.
That is out of bounds.
Bro.
No, I got out! Stop the car! There we go. We're in danger, yep.
Fucker thought letting me drive was a good idea. No!
No! Where's your hitbox? Here.
Yeah. Those things look so stupid.
Dude, I don't know what they're thinking. Not even that fun to fight either. It's annoying.
They're really annoying to fight.
I feel better already.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was all me.
They're awful when you run them over. When you run them over, they do a lot of damage to your car.
Really?
That's why I hate them, yeah. Like, we didn't hit a single one driving through that racetrack, but if you run over a badass one, it takes out, like, I want to say a good quarter.
Oh my god.
It's pretty gnarly. Dolly. About way of something. Grenade mod and revolver.
It's a good revolver.
Level up. Okay, Jimbo.
You're welcome.
Sledge shotgun. It's like 55. 57.
Shot you in the ass, bro.
You shook my camera.